Local airports have added flights to Northeast Wisconsin during the week of the NFL draft. More flights in means more flights out could give you a good deal to get away. Our Emily Byer joining us live at Appleton International Airport this morning with more. Hey, Emily.
Good morning, Emerson. We talked a few weeks ago about the hundreds of people renting out their homes during the week of the NFL draft. Those folks have the added opportunity of those flight schedules to find an affordable flight out of town. Conversations to add more flights and increase the frequency began once the NFL draft was announced. All four airlines operating out of ATW, that's American, Delta, Allegiant, and United, all have more flights that week. From Wednesday to Sunday, the week of the draft, there will be double the amount of flights a day coming here, roughly 60 flights a day. That's 7,000 seats. There are about 19 nonstop destinations connecting to 12 major international airport hubs where travelers can fly to almost anywhere in the world.
So if people are trying to get out of town, there are some great opportunities to capture some probably good airfares, affordable airfares, and we're going to be covering the state of Florida with Orlando, St. Pete, Fort Myers, Fort Lauderdale, Sarasota. So a lot of our normal destinations, Phoenix, Las Vegas, but then some newer destinations like Savannah, New York, Houston, that might provide a new fun opportunity for families or just people to get out and kind of explore the country.
And all the information for those added flights is available online. We've got that linked for you on our website, WBAY.com. We'll send it back to you.